What's up, everybody? It's Carl, aka Carl Drum Tech, and today we're going to talk about what I learned about competition at 45 years old. Cue the music. Alright, if you guys are finding me for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the red button down below that says subscribe. That way you're notified anytime I put out a new video in regards to marching arts, marching bands, drum lines, interpercussion, drum corps, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single upload. Now also make sure to hit that notification bell. That way for sure you'll be notified anytime I put out a new video. So subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and let's get to the video. Okay, so I can't believe I remembered all of that because it's been a while since I've created one of these videos. Part of the motivation to create a new video is I got this new camera. It's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's pretty cool. It's a gimbal, so it's like pretty smooth, right? Yeah, I had a camera that I used to use. It was a Canon, and it just kind of died. It was my daily driver. I used it for all my video blogs, and it just, it's just after a couple years, it just kind of like broke, and it doesn't work as well as it used to. So now I get this new camera, and hey, I better do some video vlogs, right? I also have been doing daily walks. So I'm going to try doing my video blogs during my daily walks because, kill two birds with one stone. I get my exercise in, and I get to do a video blog. Okay, so the thing I want to talk about today is just what I learned about competition. I'm 45 years old now and turning 46, getting old, getting up there. And I learned about, this like a long time ago. And it's just one of those things where like you keep relearning different things, and some things come into perspective, and you kind of like have a, just a new view on things. When I used to teach, I taught at Torrance High School for many years. I would always tell the kids, it doesn't matter about the scores, it doesn't matter about the placements, blah 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 blah. But did I really believe in all that? Honestly, probably not. Because, to me, at my own younger age, of course it did matter, like the scores and the placements and the accolades you can get and the scrutiny you can get from not winning, blah, 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 right? So I did care. Do I care now? With more life perspective, had a lot of things happen to me, like recently with my dad passing away and, my dog passing away. It's been rough. And, you just kind of get a little bit more introspective. You look at the big picture and do things like competition, getting first place and getting all these accolades. Does it really matter? What really matters is, for example, I'm back teaching at Torrance High School. I don't know if you guys know this. My alma mater, and it's the school where I taught for many years. And this school year was the first time I came back. For whatever reason, just the stars aligned. It allowed me to come back to the school where I was, where I went to and was teaching at for many years. And I did indoor, taught indoor for the first time in a long time. It's kind of like riding a bike, but man, it's just when you don't have that muscle of teaching indoor and stuff like that, it's can be difficult to transition back in. But anyways, so we were invited to OCI's, Orange County Independence Friends and Family Night, to perform there. And by the way, OCI is amazing. They're great. And I really enjoyed the performance. Super talented group. Good instructional staff. Shout out to them. And I wanted to say something when I introduced my group at Torrance High School. And I wanted to say that, like Torrance High School is like things have not gone the way we thought it would. We've had a lot of challenges with, getting drill on time, budgetary issues. We've had people in and out of, just for being sick or just, ineligibility reasons. We constructed a whole new bass line out of, the wind section, in the band. So there's a lot of challenges that comes with that. And, just the fact that we were able to put together the show and get it done, get it on the floor is a win in itself. And man, just coming back again for the first time doing indoor and stuff like that, it's hard. It's hard to put together an indoor show. It's hard to teach a group. It's hard to put something together, logistically, and making sure everybody has what they need to do well. As an instructor, as an administrator, it's really freaking hard. And I wanted to say that too about OCI and any independent group. It's really hard for people to do what they do, and you can't give people enough credit for that. Really, truly. So I just want to give props to everybody out there who's doing the indoor thing or anything related to the marching arts. What we do is difficult. Everybody knows this, but I just kind of want to say that again, just to reiterate. You guys deserve all the love, all the flowers. So, I think it just adds more perspective, right? To where like, does competition really matter? It does and it doesn't, right? I mean, we come together at competitions, we kind of measure up ourselves against each other, and we kind of see it's a good indicator of where our progress is. I get all that, right? That's important. I've said that in many videos in the past. But it's just different when you're in it now, and you have this new perspective. And also one of my teachers, Tom Float, he passed away a few years ago, and Scott Johnson, gave a eulogy, and he said that when he talked to Tom, he said that the high percussion trophies and winning at Blue Devils and stuff like that, that's all nice, it's all great, but at the end of the day, it's all about the hang. And that brought Scott to tears. That it really is all about the hang. I wanted to say at the Friends and Family Night that it's about the community. It's about giving young people a place to feel like they belong somewhere. It gives young people an opportunity to grow and to expand and to do amazing things and do it with others, and in the sense of community and just belonging, and all that stuff is way more important than the competition aspect, in my opinion. Competition is a nice little add-on to that, but it's just, like for me, just hanging around, the kids, I call them, the young people, the young adults at Torrance High School. And I also got to give a shout out to Wilson High School, who I taught at for many years. Did mostly marching band stuff, but still, like, those students were there for me when my dad died, when my dog died. It was really nice. It was really meaningful to have them, to be around them during those times. So there's that sense of community where I felt like, yeah, I'm part of this community, and it really helped me during a very difficult time. So it's just nice to be able to come to Torrance High School and be around these young people who inspire me, who have done some amazing things despite all the challenges. Their dedication, their passion, their drive, their unwillingness to give up and to just keep going. That to me is inspiring. Despite me being much older than they are, they've inspired me, and they make me feel like I gotta keep doing my best. I gotta keep going forward, and just enjoy the community and be part of it, and enjoy the journey. Be in the moment, and just don't focus so much on the placements. Even though, yeah, we did win high percussion during marching band season, so it is nice, as I said, to have that. But at the end of the day, it's about the hang, as Float said. So that's for you, those of you who are watching right now, those of you who are listening. It's about the hang. Okay, so enjoy it. Indoor season is ending soon. In the midst of all the competitive spirit that you have, trying to dial in every single detail to be competitive at your local circuits or shows. If you're going to WGI finals, lock in, dial in, have the best run of your life, all that good stuff. But take a second to appreciate the sense of community that you have, the group, the family that you have around you, and just to be in the moment and think about what's really, really important. All right, that's all I got for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, add to the conversation. I'd love for you to, chime in with your thoughts. Leave it in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed yet, after I told you to subscribe, make sure you subscribe, like I said. And I'll put out more videos. And that's my goal, is to put out more videos more consistently. And it's been a lot going on, but moments like these are therapeutic for me. Just to kind of articulate my thoughts and organize my thoughts and do it in this way, in this medium. Hopefully the video quality was awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hey, what's up everybody? Future Carl here. I'm here on my evening walk. Earlier I was talking to you in my morning walk, but I realized I wanted to say something. I wanted to make a point that I want to make sure is said. When we are in that competitive mode, it's really easy to, see other groups, see other people, and kind of see what they're doing not so great, right? Because you're competitive. You're like, we do this better, or I do this better, or they don't do that very well, and kind of criticize them and all that stuff, right? Yeah, that's natural, right, to have those feelings, but I think it's more important to look at it from an empathetic point of view, in terms of look at it from an empathetic point of view. Hey, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know how hard it is for them to get to where they are, and you don't know what struggles they're going through, and just kind of just be empathetic, right? Because if you have been having some issues, in your season, whether it's personal or with the whole group, who knows what other people are going through as well, right? And then at the same time, I think it's good to have a more appreciative view, right? You appreciate more about what people are doing well, and maybe you can even emulate them, right? And just hey, they do this well, they do this visual that it's really cool. Maybe we can kind of get inspired by it, or wow, they have some really clean paradiddle diddles. Maybe we should make sure that our paradiddle diddles are really clean, right? So you can kind of be inspired by what people do well, and just have a more appreciative outlook on what everybody else is doing, whether you're competing against them directly or not, right? I think that's a great way to look at things, and a great way to go. And finally, I think just hammering home the fact that we're all in this together. We're all doing the same things. We're all trying to have fun. We're all trying to have a sense of community. We're all trying to give people a sense of belonging. That's what everybody's doing, right? So I think it's really important to keep that in the back of our minds when we're competing against each other, right? So that's it. Want to make sure that was said. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. To watch more videos, I think you click over here and then subscribe over here. All right, peace. Catch you in the next one. Bye.
Oh,